CO2 tolerance tables, a few examples in 2 minutes. Coming up. What's up? Gert from Leroy.com with Master Freediving. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm a freedive instructor, I dive from breath hold. This channel is all about helping you master freediving, including tutorials, stories and the latest news from the freediving community. And today, another episode of 2-Minute Crash Course. We're going to talk about CO2 tolerance training tables. I'm going to give you a few examples. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Alright guys, CO2 tolerance training tables. If you haven't seen my previous video about this, then go ahead and watch this video first and then come back to this one. Because in this video, I'm not going to talk about the theory, I'm just going to give you a couple examples of tables. Alright, 2 minutes, starting right now. Alright guys, example 1. So you start with a warm-up, 10 times 25 meter over-under. So over-unders, you swim 1 lap normal surface swimming and the other lap underwater. If this is no fins, then it's pretty easy. You just do the normal breaststroke, surface swimming. If it's underwater, you do DNF, obviously. For bifins, it might be a little more complicated. So you might want to stretch your arm and then hold your head above the water so you can breathe. So you won't be finning up and down because your body will be in a 90-degree angle. So you will be finning horizontally with the surface water. And for monofin, you can use small fins. You don't need to use your big monofin to do this warm-up. You can just use small fins and do exactly the same, small bifins. Then you take a pause, you rest 10 to 20 minutes, and then you start your table. So this table is 12 laps of 50 meters with a time interval of 2 minutes. Time interval doesn't mean recovery. Time interval means you start every 2 minutes. So you look at your clock, 0 minutes, then at 2 minutes you start again, at 4 minutes you start again, at 6 minutes you start again. Okay, example number 2. Again, you start with a warm-up, it's the same warm-up as in the previous one. Then you take again a rest of 10-20 minutes, and then you start your table. This time the table is pyramid style. Pyramid style, it means that you're working towards a peak moment, and then you go down again. The previous example was a flat table. Everything you do is at the same time interval. Okay, so you start 4 laps of 25 meters with time interval 120. Then 4 laps of 25 meters with time interval 110. It's becoming a bit more difficult. And then your working laps, the hardest part of the table, the actual part, 10 laps of 25 meters with a time interval of 1 minute. Then again, 4 laps of 25 with a time interval of 110, so it's a bit easier again, and you finish off with again 4 laps of 25 meters, time interval 120. Example number 3. This one is a bit different. So you start with a warm-up again. Now this warm-up is 6 laps of 25 meters surface swimming. It doesn't matter, no fins, bifins, monofin. Speeding up towards the end. So you start with the first lap at normal pace, and every lap you do, you go a little bit faster and you work towards a sprint on the last lap. So you start normal speed, faster, 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 and you end up with the last lap, which is a sprint. Then again, you rest for 10 to 20 minutes, and then you're gonna do your table 12 times, 25 meters, 10 breaths in between. So you don't need your dive computer, you don't need to look at the time. This is a different mindset, this is a different kind of focus. You take 10 breaths in between. Needless to say, for all these 3 examples, if it is too hard, then you have to dial it down a bit. If it is too easy, then you can spice it up a bit. So this is something you have to work with. You have to learn to understand how you react and go step by step. You go to a more difficult kind of table. Guys, if you have any questions about CO2 tolerance training tables, let me know in the comments. And if you want to know more about mastering freediving, then hit the round subscribe button here. And here I have the full playlist of the 2-minute crash course. So go ahead and click on that. That's it guys. See you next time. Peace.